Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. We can use those down here, and thinking we can probably dig through fairly quickly now. Get down to the level that I'd like to reach. Just as long as we dig carefully, we should be fine. Whether or not I actually turn this dig down through into something much more neat and tidy than what we've got at the moment, so that we've got like lined edges and everything like that, I don't really know. What I'll very often do is I put a drop in. So you basically you establish what you want, get it all set up so that it is looking exactly how you think it should look, and then go and dig a straight shaft down to the room that you want from somewhere in your base, and put a bit of water at the bottom so that you can drop right from the top all the way back down to the bottom. It's really, really quick, easy way of jumping down through, and it always surprises me at these kind of depths to suddenly come across a chunk of dirt. Always surprises me. We'll dig out the coal. We'll take that out. We'll also remove all of the dirt. Take out this little section right in here. I suppose I don't need to remove it all. I never feel comfortable with a chunk of dirt as my wall. Okay, there's a lot of dirt here. Quite sure why we've got this much dirt in this place. Let's put a torch up there. Oh, I knew I had one here somewhere. Right, iron shovel. That's a little bit faster. Not hugely, but it is a little bit faster. There we go. That's looking a lot better. Like that. Yeah. I just feel more comfortable removing all of the dirt. There's a lot of dirt here. And it doesn't seem like it would be a very strong kind of structure to hold up all of the mountain that is up above it. So I'm going to take it all out. There's absolutely no need to do this, really, but technically, yeah, I just don't feel happy with all of that dirt sitting there holding up a whole mountain. It doesn't seem right. I do have rather a lot of iron in here. It's a nice little find, so we'll go and grab that as well. We've got our 64 iron up the top that is busy smelting. I'll put another torch in there. And then we'll come over to this side and we'll drop a torch in here. I'm going to leave this open for a minute. I'm not actually going to mine it out. I will mine out this little block of coal here. Although we could end up being... Oh, no. We could end up with a massive thing of coal in here. Right. You know, really, I should fill this one in. I'll fill this one in here. Can't because of the torch. Let's remove it then. Fill that in down that side. And then what I can do is I can put a torch on the wall. Yeah? That's why I want to do this. Now, I could go and use the smooth stone to do this. Not the smooth stone, just the regular stone that we've gone and put through the furnace. I could do that. How much stone have I got? I don't actually have enough stone to fill up this entire gap that I've gone and made here. So we won't worry... Ooh, no, I didn't want to do that. We won't worry about any more. So if I remove that one and I put a torch on the wall right there, I can keep digging downwards over here, like this. And I can dig down here like this. Take the rest of this area out, and then... so that I make sure that I'm digging the right spot. I want to dig under there. I think that's actually the right level. You back here. So I've got a torch there, and then diagonal down, a torch there, diagonal down, a torch there, so that one will go up above it. Yes, that is the right level right there, and then we can carry on heading down into the depths like this. I've got more coal that we've just uncovered. So we'll dig all of that out. Like if I'm digging through, if I'm like passing through, it always seems right to remove the coal. I'm not the sort of person that can comfortably leave large amounts of materials. I mean, coal, you get so much of it that you really do. You can get so much coal when you're doing your digging. Absolutely masses of the stuff. So technically, you don't really need to worry about it. But at the same time, I still don't like to leave it behind. It just seems wrong. It seems incomplete if you leave it behind. This is why I don't, I kind of like the idea of building a fortress in a mountain. When you've got like the really tall mountains everywhere and you go and build a fortress into them, it seems really cool. However, in practice, for someone like me, it's not such a hot idea, because what I end up doing, I end up getting too distracted with the fact that there's coal. And I will spend hours and hours climbing up and down the face of every bit of mountain that's within sight of my base, trying to get every single piece of coal out of it. And it frustrates, just the idea of leaving the stuff behind really, really irritates and frustrates me. But then I also, I want to go and get it. I don't want to go and, I'm constantly torn. I'm constantly torn. It's a constant battle. 52 pieces of iron right there. So let me leave that one going a second, and I grab that. I got another 31 in here. I can add them in there like that. Grab all of that. 53 pieces of iron. Thank you very much. And then I will go... Right, I don't have very many sticks, so I'm going to take half of them there like that, and I'm going to make that into more sticks. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then same in here, like that, and that's going to give me 3 iron picks, which I will put down there like that. I've got an axe there that is ready to use. Nothing else. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to want some more of these, so we'll quickly just make a few more torches. I'm sort of starting to run a bit low on them. And then let's dig our way out here. I can head up that way. I'm kind of wanting to go back down the bottom now and carry on with that, because we haven't got long. Like, all of this coal in here, every time I walk in here, I see all this coal on the face. And I don't like leaving it there. At the same time, I kind of want to, because I've got other things that I need to get on and do. So, and I am aware that I'm supposed to be, making videos for this, and you're not going to want to watch me going after every single little piece of coal that I can find. That being said, I'm going after another piece over here. This doesn't matter. This will be fine. I'll fill this up again in a minute. I've got cobblestone I'm carrying. If I can just dig this bit out, then I know that I've cleared it, and it's done. It's out of the way. It's gone. Right, that's all of it done in there. So now if I drop back down here, we'll have a bit more melon a second, and then fill this in. 3 of them in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That one up there. Back this way. Up there like that. And then 1, 2, 3, and fill that bit in. And I don't mind that bit, because I do have plans for this area right here. We're going to turn that into something a little more grand than it is right now. It's going to look very cool in there. But right now, I'm kind of thinking that we want our garden out here. So daytime work, we come out here and we can actually start working on some of this garden and planning out what we're going to do. So it's going to sort of come out over this side. We've got a bit of a mountain in the way over here. There's quite a lot of mountain in the way over this side. There's a large area there. This side over here, there's not so much, and some of this has been burned off. I'm guessing it caught fire from that and then burned away fairly early on. So to start off with, we're going to get rid of a few of these trees. So there goes the last of the stone, the last of the stone tools. They're all now gone, and I'm going to come through here with my iron axe, and I'm going to take out all of the timber that I can find in here. So there's a few little bits. There's another bit right in there. Well, that tree goes down, doesn't it? Right, yeah. That one heads down the side of the cliff down over here. And then I got that great big tree over there. And there's another bit of tree over this side. Let's go for this one first. And remove all of this one. Like that. And start trying to climb up and remove a load of it from up here as well. We'll jump down, climb down the bottom afterwards, and we'll go and sort of pick up the rest of this. But just for a minute, I go through there. Keep digging on up through it. Digging? Cutting. Keep cutting. We're cutting at the moment, Frith. Come on, get with the program. And cut another piece out from there. How high is this one going to go? That's it. Right, that's as high as it goes. I don't think there's any more. Doesn't look like it. It looks like the leaves are now deteriorating. That's good. Right. Let's start climbing down. Remove the rest of these, and then we'll be able to go around afterwards, and we'll be able to pick up the rest of the bits of timber. So there's some that have gone down here. I'm going to grab what I can down here a second, and then I got to climb back up again. So I'm not going to go after any of the trees down the bottom here. We've got lovely flowers and everything. All of this is going to remain untouched. I'm not going to do anything with it, except for one little thing that I am going to do, and that is I'm going to find some dirt right here. We've got plenty of it now. And I'm going to put dirt there, like that. And there. And there, like that. So that I can easily climb up. I'm going to need to dig that one out. And that one out. And then I've got steps that climb up here now. I'll take you out as well. And that allows me easy route all the way up to the top. Oops. I don't want to do that. To get one off. An easy route all the way up to the top. There, we'll put a couple of torches in on here just to like tidy that up a bit more. I've got more stuff that's dropping down here. More bits of timber. And lots of saplings. Okay, it's mostly the timber that I want to get. As long as I can get the timber, the saplings I'm not too concerned about. We're going to be able to get loads of those later on. But right now, it's removing these trees from this side. Clearing that out the way so that I've got no trees left over there. And I'm going to do the same over this side here. Just get rid of some of these. I'm not going to go quite so much on these at the moment. We'll come back to that and we'll do a bit more of it later. I just want to get these removed from there. That's right. That's enough there. This means now, like, I've gotten rid of all the timber out on this. Oh, there's an apple there. That's the first apple I think that I've picked up. I think that's the first apple I've picked up. More timber, more sticks. I love that they now drop sticks. I don't think well, I know that didn't used to be a thing. Right? It did not used to be a thing that they drop sticks, and now the trees drop sticks, and it just seems right and wholesome. That's the only way I can describe it. It just seems right and it seems wholesome. Now, I'm going to bring you out to here, so I want to go straight through like this in a line here. That's where I want to go, like that. And dig that bit out there, like that. Switch. Dig you out. Switch back. And then go through there like that. So we're going to come out to this side. We're going to put torches down. Stop digging footpath. Actually, I should dig footpath because that actually it's faster with the footpath than is with normal ground, I believe. At least I think it is. I think it is. You don't quote me on that. I could be entirely wrong. Now, if we come out over here now, the next thing I want to do here is I just kind of want to level this out a little bit. Not by an excessive amount. I just kind of want to make it look a little bit more neat back through here. So I'm just going to put some steps in on this side. Like that. Although the steps are going to be like not entirely stepped back because of how steep everything is, but That's probably okay there. If I remove those there like that, actually, we'll put a little bit of dirt back in here so that this is dirt in there. That one can go that side here and there. That will go like that, so it looks a little bit more even. And then I will put a torch here and here and here. Should be enough. Let's go on up a bit and stick a torch up there and a torch up there. Right, that'll do for a second. That'll do for a minute. We won't do any more. Let's can I don't know what I want. I'm going to break that down with a piece of fish. There. Right, fish breaker, and that's starting to improve already. So the next thing I'll do is I will clear that little bit of a hill over there. We'll get that one out of the way, and then we'll start thinking about building some fence over on the side. So we'll have a fence along this side here. That should keep out any nasties, and it will sort of give us a boundary on one side of our property, and we can start this is going to be a big garden in here. So if I'm going to build a big garden, I need to be able to keep anything unpleasant out of the garden. We cannot have any unpleasantness coming into it. That is just wrong on every level. So next, if I go back in, you know what? You know what I think we should treat ourselves? We come in and out of here all the time, and we haven't yet done this. We're going to treat ourselves to an oak door. A fine oak door is going to go here in our first home. We will eventually change things here, but I'm kind of thinking that our first home will end up staying as our very first home. So that one there, now no one can get in and attack us, which is a good thing. That's a very good thing. It's time to do some tidying. It's definitely time to do some tidying. Let's remove... Actually, I'm just going to remove every single bit of stone that I can from in here. That's as much as I can for a second. I'm going to go up to here. Like I've got processed stone in there. So I'm going to leave that as processed stone. I'm going to go up here and we're going to put raw stone. We've got granite and we've also got dirt. And dump all of this lot in. Gravel. That can all go in there. See, I'm already starting to tidy things up. Not very much, admittedly. Not very much at all, but I am a little bit. I'm beginning to make some effort. Let's keep the apples back for a bit. I don't know if there's any recipes that use apples or if it's just more food for you to eat. It's a great thing about Minecraft. Like you spend all this time going for things to eat and making food and so on, so you've got a supply. You don't actually need very much at all. Like you really, really don't need very much in the way of any kind of food in this game. There's just a little tiny bit that you need. There's another 42 pieces of iron right there. Look at all the iron we've got. That's brilliant. I've got all these oak logs. I'm gonna leave them behind for a minute. There's nothing that I really want to cook in the fire at the moment. Don't think you can cook granite or dirt. I guess we could go and try and make some smooth stone. We could do a little bit of smooth stone manufacturing, so we'll just leave that one going in there. And we are going to head all the way back down here now, and we're going to get some more digging underway for our little bit that we were doing under here. So, actually, how far down are we? We're now on level 19. Level 14 is diamonds. And then we better get diamonds. And I'm kind of thinking, you know, we should be able to hit diamonds this evening. Tonight. And then once I've hit the diamonds, I'm then thinking that it would probably be a good idea if I was able to build a bed. Especially if I can, you know, if I can get the diamonds, then we're going to want a bed. We're going to want somewhere to be able to sleep so that we don't have those phantom things spawning all the time. Really sure what phantoms do, other than just tell you it's bedtime. It actually encourages you to get a bed and go to sleep. And it would be good because we die so often, it would be kind of nice to have somewhere to like, respawn instead of somewhere random in the countryside. I mean, I know that we don't actually have to go very far whenever we respawn, but it would still be nice, wouldn't it? It would still be nice. Let's put a torch in there, and then I need to keep going this way with my digging. So where are we? We're here, and I don't have to go... I'm going to go down to, like, level 5. We'll go right down to the bottom of the world. I'm not going to worry about starting up at, like, level 14 or anything like that. We'll get all the way down to level 5, and then we'll take things from there. We'll worry about what we're going to do with advancing further than that later on. Let's dig that bit out there, and then I can put torch and torch and torch in there. Right. You're fine. It's that one that I want to dig. Right there, like that. This is going to be pretty close to where I want to get, actually. I can hear lava bubbling around nearby. There's probably an underground lava lake very, very close to us. Probably uncomfortably so, but yeah, I'm okay with that. So, where are we now? Level 14. In theory, where our feet are is where the diamonds start. In theory, we should be able to find diamonds at any point now. We could literally just tunnel right through, and diamonds would be the first thing we find. Probably fairly unlikely. I'm guessing that we're much more likely to have to dig around for a while before we can find them. And then we'll be able to go and build the whole sacred chest thing, so that we've got the diamonds, and then every time we sleep, we take one diamond out of the chest, and we put it into normal usage. I knew there was a lot of lava around. I've been hearing all this look at this. We're right in the middle of a giant lava pool. This isn't very helpful. This is not very helpful at all. I don't want to fall into that. How big is this lava tunnel? Big. Very big. Very, very big. This thing is huge. Right, you know what? That torch doesn't actually matter over there. I'm going to dig this back further, like this, so that I can see a little bit better. You know, it's at times like this where I'm very tempted to, like, it's always tempting to switch into creative and just kind of, like, fly along the edges of the tunnel and find out how far back something like this does actually go. But I'm not going to do that. I am going to be a good boy, and I am not going to switch into creative for anything other than, like, the diamond chest. Possibly the, was it netherite? The stuff in the nether? Yeah, just the spawning of... Well, I think it's literally just going to be those two items. There's nothing else that I think would warrant doing that, because we can eventually find some villagers. I'm hoping that we'll eventually find a village, and then we can trade them for just about everything else that we might need. Alright, it's entirely possible to do that. Alright, my dreams of having a large room down here are somewhat shattered at the moment by the fact that I've got this massive, great big pool of lava right where the room should technically be. So I'm going to have to, like, keep digging back like this. Just going all the way around. Because what I'd like to do, what I'm trying to do at the moment is dig a path, a footpath that goes around the edge of this lava lake. And I don't want it to be too small and narrow. So it takes a minute or two to do the digging right the way around the lava lake. But we're going to get there. There we go, look. I'm going to dig all the way around this lava lake. And then we can at least find out where the boundary is for it. And potentially later on, we'll be able to come down and chuck some buckets of water around. And then, like, mine it off. So we can, in theory, lift the lake out. But, yeah, I'm not sure that I really want to do that. It might be better if I just get all of that gravel that we've got upstairs, bring that down, and use that to fill the lake up. And we're going to want some obsidian. We're definitely going to be wanting obsidian. So the fact that we've got this lake here means that we've got a supply of obsidian that is going to be quite good. You know, there's a lot to be had in here. So long as it doesn't, like, spread out any further and the sides are straight down. I'll find out in a minute, because I'm digging down a bit here beside it. Get that out. And then I've got coal over here that we've just uncovered. I'm going to dig down. I'm going to dig out this... Oh. Right. Well, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? It doesn't go over that side. So I put that in there. Yeah, there we go. Right. That's kind of where the edges are coming on this one. And dig that back like that. So then I've got the edges out over here. But... okay, that's too deep for me to be able to do anything. I can do one there on the side, like that. This is why you need gravel, because you can drop... you have the gravel and it just drops down, and then you don't need to worry about it. So what's this bit doing? If I dig that off there, I can go and get it over this way. That's easy. We don't have anything back here, so we can grab it. Wow, okay, we're going to have a really big run of this stuff in here, aren't we? This is going to be one of those mega ones. Oh, no, maybe not. Right, I suppose that's a good thing. At this point, that is probably a bit of a blessing. And there's you, so let's put that one in. And then you are probably going to disappear as well. Yeah, there it goes. What about you over this side? Ooh! Redstone! And that's actually our first redstone that we've got that we can harvest properly. Let's dig this back a little bit. Over there. There's the outside edge of it. Coming back over that side. So I'll dig down even further. I think it goes underneath. I think it's under there. The way that one was... yeah. The way that one was going, it definitely didn't want to go back any further than that. So if I put you here like this, and then... there's issues down here. I don't know how big this lava... you know what? I'm thinking that we're not going to be able to do a great deal with this lava pool. Yeah, we can certainly make it safe to travel around the lava pool, but it's not going to be able to be done in such a way that I can get rid of it. At least not without a huge amount of work. Now, fortunately, that redstone went off to the side and didn't get burned up. But it's going to require an absolutely enormous amount of work to be able to remove this lava pool. So we kind of need to find out where the edges of it are, roughly. And then we can leave it alone and not be too concerned about it. Not have to worry about it. But I kind of want to find out where the edges of it are first. So that's what we're doing here. We'll go back up the top in a minute. And we're going to have a look at the garden. I want to do some more on that. Got so many projects now. I mean, this is what I want to do. I want to have, like, lots of different projects going so that we're not doing the same thing all the time just in one spot. Because otherwise that's just going to get a bit dull. And that's... you know, my argument for doing the whole thing with the diamonds is that we don't have it getting dull. But if I'm just sat digging holes... well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. If you have time, do please consider checking out the links in the description down below. There is one for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers, including but not limited to Minecraft and Farming Simulator. And there is also Fanatical, who sell vast quantities of computer games at very reasonable prices. There is also a discount code in the description alongside the link. If you've enjoyed this video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.